Hello viewers, welcome to Mythology. In this video, I will try to explain certain important terminologies which are used in genetics. I will try to explain them in a very simple manner so that you can grasp the knowledge very comfortably. So let's get started with the first terminology, heredity. Now, heredity is the transmission of genetically based characteristics from parents to offsprings. If you match yourself with your parents, you will find lot of characters that you possess are quite identical to what is it in your parents. So, such characteristics have been inherited from your parents, which can be categorized as heredity. But on the other hand, you are not identical to your parents, right? So, small differences among the individuals of the same species are called variation. These variations are a result of crossing over or mutations. Now let us see what does the word character mean in genetics. It is any inheritable feature of an organism such as the skin color which you see here on your screen. So many different skin colors, but each of them as a character does only mean skin color, not the varieties. Here, the next is about the height of the person. So, the height is another character of the humans. We can see short, medium, and tall individuals on the screen. But as far as character is concerned, we do not take those variations into consideration. It is only height which is considered to be the character. Next, we come to traits. Now, these traits are the alternative forms of a character. They are usually the observable alternate forms of a character. So, tallness and dwarfness are the two traits of height. The next for the hair shape. The curly or the straight hair are the two traits for the hair shape. Then it comes to the tongue rolling. The two traits for the tongue rolling are the rollers or the non-rollers. Here we usually have two alternative traits for a character. With respect to the Rh factor, the traits can be Rh positive when the rhesus factor is present, else it is Rh negative when the rhesus factor is absent. Our next terminology is alleles. Alleles are the alternative forms of a gene occupying the same locus on the homologous chromosomes. We designate them by some letters or symbols for our convenience. Actually, they are variant of the sequences of nucleotides at a locus on the DNA molecule. A zygote, when diploid, has two alleles for each trait. Even if a character shows multiple allelism, as in the case of skin color, but an individual will have two alleles on its homologous chromosomes. The ABO blood group is an example of multiple alleles that can come together as AA, BB, AB, OO, AO, or BO. Next we come to genotype and phenotype. Phenotype are the observable characteristics which are controlled by genes. We can see the differently colored flowers which are its phenotype. But each of these colors are indeed controlled by the genetic constitution. So the set of genes present on the chromosomes of an organism that is not easy for us to observe from external agency, but yes, it is possible to predict it. On the screen, you see some purple or white flowers. These are its phenotype. But the genetic constitution has been marked by some symbols. But in actual sense, they are usually represented by sequence of nucleotides on the DNA, which are its genes that control the character genetically. Now, it's homozygous condition. That is the same version of the genes from each parent. So, two matching genes constitute at the similar locus. While heterozygous condition, it is different versions of a gene from each parent that leads to the heterozygous condition. A dominant allele is a kind of allele that expresses itself regardless of the presence of another matching or non matching allele. For example, the tongue rollers, the tongue rolling is dominant over the non rolling trait. Polydactyly is dominant over pentadactyly. The brown eye color is dominant over the blue eye color. The free ear lobes are also dominant over the attached ear lobes. The next is about the recessive allele. This allele is not expressed in the presence of an alternate dominant allele. It remains suppressed, but it can express itself in a homozygous condition. In the example shown on the screen, the lowercase b, when coming together, gives rise to the blue colored eye, which is a recessive allele for the eye color. It's now autosomes and allosomes. The autosomes are chromosomes that determine the body features other than sex. Humans have 22 pairs of autosomes, generally designated as chromosome number 1 to chromosome number 22. The allosomes, also called the sex chromosomes, which determine the sex of an organism. Generally, only one pair is designated as the sex chromosome, which is the 23rd pair. For a female, it is 2X, whereas that for a male, it is an X and a Y chromosome. Next, it's genes and genomes. Genes are specific parts of DNA that determine the heredity characteristics, while genome is a full complement of DNA, including genes and the intergenic regions of an organism's chromosomes. Now, it's a nucleotide and a nucleoside. The nucleotide are the repeating units of a DNA molecule that contains a pentose sugar, a nitrogenous base, and a phosphodiester bond. While a nucleoside is one that is produced from the nucleotides de novo, particularly in the liver, as for example, uridine, adenosine, guanosine, etc. When we remove the phosphate from a nucleotide, we get a nucleoside. Coming to euchromatin and heterochromatin. Euchromatin is a chromatin that stains lighter. The DNA is loosely held. It has low genetic density and it is usually present at the inner side of the nucleus. It is transcriptionally active and shows early replication. The heterochromatin stains dark. The DNA is highly packed. It has high genetic density, usually present at the nuclear periphery. It is transcriptionally inactive or late replicating. Purines and pyrines are the nitrogenous bases. Purines are adenine and guanine. They are 2-carbon nitrogen ring bases, while the pyrimidine are 1-carbon nitrogen ring bases. It comprises of cytosine and thiamine. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries, you can always mail it in the comment box. I will attend to it as early as possible. Thank you once again. If you liked my video, do not forget to give a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends if you like the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you still haven't done so.